When we think of Jump Anniversary, normally J-Star's Victory Versus come to mind. To some, that was the greatest anime crossover game, and they have every right to believe that. The gameplay was 2 times more broken than Jump Force, but the representation was all there. So why didn't Jump Force go all out? In this video we discuss budgets and analysis of anniversary games. Next. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Enigma Kage. I'm a Jump Force analyst amongst many things. Stick around, watch a few of my videos, and subscribe today. As for returning clan, welcome back. We are still grinding for that 4K by Christmas, guys. That's the major channel goal, and I hope we can achieve that together. So check it, guys. Jump Force being the 50th anniversary came off a bit lackluster, and partially it's because our expectations were too high. Is the game a failure? An uneducated person would say so. Bandai Namco achieved their goal and have moved on to publishing the next title, which being One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. Spike Chunsoft is a developer. They're the ones responsible for the future DLC and stuff. So when we are looking at Bandai to saying, oh well, they don't care anymore, guys, they put out a certain margin, they overachieved that margin and got the money for it. So their goal was to make a certain amount of money. They moved on. Now we have to be on Spike Chunsoft's behind and show them that we're supporting the game to get more stuff. So the question of the video, why didn't Jump Force go all out? Well, according to Billsy, this educated marketing team picked the best possible roster for profit. Yeah, that's totally cap. Think about Smash Bros. Think about Sakurai. He went all out for Smash Ultimate, adding several licensing to the point that they no longer need another Smash ever. They can just update this game for X amount of years while keeping its licensing. Smash, from its trailers to the roster, feels special. Granted, Jump Force trailers were straight fire. Not the DLC trailers, but the actual trailers were amazing, and Bandai had all of us hyped, you can't even lie. Just thinking back, J-Star's trailers were incredible and gave off that anniversary feeling as well. The Finals J-Star PV trailer is still unmatched till today. So the money that went into promoting on various game shows, trailers, magazines could have been spent into a bigger portion of the roster. Jump Force roster is solid. It's not garbage, it just feels underwhelming for an anniversary game. So think of it this way. Your parent is turning 50 years old. They are a half century old. That day, that year, is a huge milestone and should be celebrated as such. You don't just go out there and get a pretty birthday card. You go a little bit out your way for them. The same should go for Jump Force. Smash announced everyone is here and went above and beyond. The fan base is more than happy to toss money on DLC because the base roster is satisfying alone. Jump Force made its amazing sales and became one of Bandai's best sellers ever. And that's after everyone knew about the roster. The roster is by far the safest roster I've ever seen since Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. MVCI is the 4th installment of the Marvel vs. Capcom standalone franchise. The roster ruined the game completely. Memes and jokes buried the game, but to the educated player, its gameplay was one of the best ever. Once again, why are y'all holding back? MVCI and Jump Force easily should have outdid their predecessors by miles. Jump Force is the better successor. You can debate J-Stars, but that's just because you're likely never played J-Stars at a high rank. You may have played solo with your favorite anime characters, but you didn't play ranked, and how cancerous that was. So if you're crying about Jump Force, trust me, J-Stars was just as bad. You probably just don't remember. J-Stars went above and beyond with the roster, but even after all that, they snubbed a lot of diehard fans. So even then, Spike Chunsoft and Bandai still couldn't win. There was no reason why to leave Yugi, Jotaro, Kinnikuman, all those characters off J-Stars. Now you could argue that the space they had for PS3 was smaller than what you got for PS4, but then why release J-Star Victory vs. Plus? It's the same game. I said this months ago. Representation matters. Bandai marketed the game to people who literally have no idea who Gintoki is. Even content creators who help push the game sound like a buffoon, saying stuff like,
I don't even know who Suna is.
Those are the people Bandai wanted to reach, and they succeeded. There's no chance in hell that you can convince me that Bisky should get a spot over Hiei, Sakura, or even Yuno. Folks like Afro Sinju, Globku, etc. were hyped for the DLC announcement, knowing damn well it was a dumpster fire. Jump Force didn't go all out because they knew they didn't have to. Casuals bought it, complained, and uninstalled. That's dumber than the people burning their Nikes after they brought it. Overall, I just wish Jump Force went out their way to stop being safe. It's 50 years, a half a century for this game. You should have went all out. Gintoki, Madaka, Toriko, all these series should have been in the game. It made no sense to leave them out. And I know, guys, I beat this to death. But the reason why they didn't go all out, and the reason why they will never go all out, is because the money is in casual fans. Same thing goes for WWE. The people who's buying the merchandise and, toys, those are the people they want to market to. They don't want to market to die-hard fans. And that's the bitter pill we have to swallow. I don't know. What's your thoughts on what I said? Is there any truth or validity to what I said? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, it's your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, signing off.